following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man in a thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party, let's get down to Crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your wanna be, Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Stars.
Hey ho! What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, bringing you the good times in music, fashion, pop culture, and entertainment. We got a fun show for you guys today. It's going to be a horror-filled show. I do want to tell everybody that Aaron Schwartz came down with, he got sick this morning. He thinks he's got COVID, so we had to substitute him in at the last minute with the fabulous horror actor James Stokes, who'll be coming on in a few minutes, and we'll reschedule Aaron later. We have a chat room full of people. And before we get started, let's say hi to Ron, and then we'll say hi to the chat room. So here's our cool, outrageous man about town, Ron Russell.
Hello, and Astro. Astro, my boy. Hi, everybody. How you doing? Hot weather here. Wow, are we hot in California? We're having a terrible heat wave. It was 103 in Hollywood. Could you believe that? Hollywood never gets that hot. That's Palm Springs weather. But anyway, in the winter, we're happy. You guys are freezing. We're swimming.
What's up, chat room? So we got all kinds of people in the chat room. Let's say hi. We have our second guest, Angela Joseph, is in the chat room. B. Claudia from Germany. Julia from Russia. Anton, Country Super Anton. Teresa Sabin from Florida. I know we're blurry. I don't know why we're blurry, you guys. We have to figure that out. This is a new setup for us, so I'm not sure why it's coming in
like
blurry.
blurry. I look younger.
You look, see, we do look blurry, though. We're blurry.
I look how young I look, like 30 years old.
And who else? Hub Reynolds is here. What's up, Hub Reynolds? Let me see. Who else is in here? Backpack John is in here. I don't know. There's so many people. It's Don Hinton is in here. So what's up, everybody? We got a fun show for you today. We've got horror actor James Stokes, and then we have Angela Joseph coming on. We're going to talk about the Colorado Festival of Horror, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Maybe we should switch cameras.
Let me try and see if it looks
We're
any
going to switch
different.
cameras, folks, so bear with us.
And to see if it looks any different.
Maybe it'll be clearer for you. I mean, I like the blurry. I really do. It gets rid of all your wrinkles.
We'll see. We'll have to see if it actually changes anything or
Maybe.
not.
Let's see. We're changing cameras. There we are on a different camera.
I don't know. Does that make us any? That doesn't make us any better. I think we're not, because we're not hardwired.
Is that any better, folks?
It's because we're not hardwired in. That's why I told you.
Oh.
So we'll have to get hardwired in, you guys. I like the other camera better. Anyway, talk and let me play with it.
On this camera, I really look old. But I really am old, so how can I look young? Anyway, who cares what I look like? I'm over the hill. I had my day of glory, as we all do, because what's more beautiful than youth? Nothing. Nothing is more beautiful than youth. Even ugly people, when they're young, are beautiful. When you get old, everybody's ugly. Anyway. So much. How's this camera? Better, kids, folks?
No, still blurry.
I wonder why we're blurry.
Because we're not hardwired. We're always hardwired with that orange thing in there, which we don't have in this room.
We're in Jimmy's studio now, his office, with all his monster dolls, because it's the season. It's going to be Halloween soon. And we thought we'd do the show from here.
So we'll get it fixed. We'll have to get the Wi-Fi coming in here.
Next week, we promise we'll give you a very clear picture. I will, of course, have things on,
They say you're still gorgeous, and they can hear us great.
I'll have my face tape. Look at the fucking difference. I mean, look, a little lift. If everybody sent $1, I could afford a facelift. Look at this.
Anyway,
look at people out there. Does that not look great?
They can't tell anyway because our picture's blurry.
No, but even blurry like this, I look 12. Look how nice that looks. Astro likes it too, right, Astro?
That's hilarious. I wonder if our router would actually.
Don't
work.
worry about it. We'll get it. We're doing something new, and when you do new things, you have problems until you get out the kinks.
Yeah, Angela Joseph said her mother's watching on an iPad, so it's great.
Her mother's watching.
Yes.
Oh, we can't curse them. It would be
Yeah,
good.
no, we can curse. It doesn't matter.
Angie, is your mother hep? Can we swing? Can we curse? Is your mother going to faint
No, she'll be fine.
when I call Jimmy a maricon?
Anyway, I want to show you guys something. So look at this. So we have another dog, Brandy girl.
Yeah,
and-
holding it right.
This is Brandy's newest toy. It's a Freddy Krueger stuffed doll. And this is her favorite toy. She chases it around and plays with it all day long, all around the
I'm
house.
going to give it to her now.
Any horror movie people that, if you like, and you have pets, they make Freddy Krueger and they make Jason and they make a whole bunch of different ones. So it's very, very cool.
I should never wear yellow stripe
Why?
because it looks like shit.
Oh, no, it's fine.
I don't like it. Yellow is not my best color, and yet I love yellow. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. You know, we all have colors that we like and we look good in. I like blues and browns.
I like orange, pink, and red and black.
The pink he likes.
Yes, I love
He
pink.
wanted them in ballet slippers, as you know, but his father wouldn't let him
Oh,
out.
and see, this is a
Pink.
vintage Jimmy Star shirt, which you can't really see.
But his
it says
father,
my
he's
name.
trying to oversay what I'm saying. His father wouldn't allow him to have pink ballet slippers
Yeah.
as a young boy because he wanted ballerina slippers.
You know, I don't know where we got the toys. Probably PetSmart or Marshalls would be my guess because they're like asking.
My daughter Deirdre got
Deirdre got it, and I don't know where she was when she got
Deirdre
it.
dresses all our dogs for Halloween. Shazam is dressed like the vampire, like Zorro, and this one has red wings because he's a devil. And Brandy Girl is a fairy princess, so she has a crown and white wings. Tell us we're not nuts. Screw you. We love our dogs like they're our kids.
Actually, they
Give
said
it
the
up.
yellow looks wonderful on
No,
you.
I don't like it. Give me a kiss. Watch how this boy kisses me. Give me Astro lips, Astro lips.
Aw. Anyway, we got a fun.
Now, wait a minute. If you rescue a dog, you can have the love, just like I have. I mean, his kisses send me to Shangri-La, like the song says. But I love my little baby. My Astro boy is my honey bunch, my love, my son. And I think you should rescue a dog because what wonderful companions they are. And they love you unconditionally, and they're always at your side.
Angela Joseph has a bunch of them.
Who?
Angie Baby has a bunch of
Oh,
dogs.
I know. I was in her house. What are you doing picking?
You have
What? Crab?
no,
What?
like dog hair or
Oh,
something.
dog hair. Well, of course, I got a dog in my face.
Sweet Astro,
mama.
they're saying Sweet Astro. So we got a fun show for
I'm
you
not
guys
feeling
today.
good, folks. So today I'm kind of screwed up. I'm going for a stress test tomorrow. Woo!
And I just had knee therapy 45 minutes ago, and
so-
it almost killed me.
So we're kind of falling apart. And, you know, it's a bitch. When you turn 80, you dismantle. You really do.
And I'm only 57, and I'm dismantling.
Yeah, he's an early dismantler. But no, seriously.
He asked about my knee. So my knee is not good yet. I'm in a lot of pain, and I can almost bend it 90 degrees, but I can't straighten it out yet. And so we're a little bit stuck with that. And
you know, a while ago I had open heart surgery. So now we are checking to make sure that everything is okay still. So tomorrow is my stress test.
see, Teresa says we're not getting older, we're getting better.
Yeah, we are getting better because science and doctors keep us getting better. If it wasn't for getting all this surgery, I would have been dead 10 years ago. A lot of people would have been happy.
So what we're going to do real quick, I want to tell everybody where they can watch our show. You can see us, you guys, on see and listen to us on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, TuneIn, Pandora, Amazon Prime, and SoundCloud. And our first guest is here. We're going to play a quick, short music video, and then when we come back, we're going to bring on our first guest, whose name is James Stokes.
And if you're traveling around, you know, you can watch us on your cell phone.
Absolutely. And so what we're going to play, so you guys, everybody knows that I think Young Zuck is really cool. He released a new song Friday called Let It Go. And so nobody's seen this video yet. And we're going to play the video. When we come back, we'll come on with our first guest. So everybody, please enjoy Young Zuck, Let It Go.
Good song.
Don't tell me let it go. woke up on a Sunday, thinking it was Monday. Can't remember last night, I just remember one day. Like a model on the runway, searching for the one thing. I'm just trying to kick back and maybe have a fun day. Don't tell me let it go, on the road, at the show, just for show. When you're only feeling down, you let me know. Don't tell me let it go, on the road, at the show, just for show. When you're only feeling down, you let me know. Like a model on the runway, searching for the one thing. Can't remember last night, but I know it was a fun day. I woke up on a Sunday, thinking it was Monday. I wanna do it all again, remember just that one day. Don't tell me let it go, on the road, at the show, just for show. When you're only feeling down, you let me know. Don't tell me let it go, on the road, at the show, just for show. When you're only feeling down, you let me know. Don't tell me let it go. I did ditch you cause I had to get my time right. Feeling so good, see my pictures on the spotlight. You know it's through, you messed up too. Whenever you call, it's not going through. And now we're rocking at the show up in the nighttime. Feeling so blessed, like an ivy from the lifeline. I'm up past two, I'm all drunk too. And that's just the truth. I woke up on a Sunday, thinking it was Monday. Can't remember last night, I remember one thing. Model on the runway, searching for the one thing. I'm just trying to kick back and maybe have a fun day. Don't tell me let it go, on the road, at the show, just for show. When you're only feeling down, you let me know. Don't tell me let it go, on the road, at the show, just for show. When you're only feeling down, you let me know. Don't tell me let it. Heart overload, heart made it go. Play my cards right, yeah, I will never fold. Gotta let it go, but you won't let me go. Baby, there's no faking, let my true emotions show. Trying to balance thoughts, put me in a different place. Find myself from being lost, I'm on it straight away. Now I'm on the coast, chilling in another state. Cheers, let's make a toast. I woke up on a Sunday, thinking it was Monday. Can't remember last night, I remember one thing. Model on the runway, searching for the one thing. I'm just trying to kick back and maybe have a fun day. Don't tell me let it go, on the road, at the show, just for show. When you're only feeling down, you let me know. Don't tell me let it go, on the road, at the show, just for show. When you're only feeling down, you let me know. Don't tell me let it.
Yay! That was Young Zuck, you guys. Let It Go. His full-length album's going to come out later this year, I think. I've heard all of it. It's fabulous. You guys are going to love it.
We
And,
like him because he's very, we were just talking about him. He's very respectful, and he doesn't treat Jimmy like an old man. Treats me like a young guy because he knows I am. But he doesn't treat Jimmy like the old bag, broken,
That's right.
dismantling
Like I am.
Jimmy Star.
We also want to give a shout out. Carnell Alexander just joined us in the chat room from Twin Radio. And now we're going to bring on our first guest of the day. And it'll be a lot of fun. So let's see how it all works out. Hello, James. How are you?
Hey, Jimmy. Hey, Ron. How are y'all?
Terrific. I wanted to make sure we could hear you.
Another good-looking guy hiding behind a beard. Why? Why?
Well,
You're young. You're
Thank you.
handsome. Show your looks. Why are you
oh,
hiding?
thank you so much. Yeah.
No, but when you're
Well,
old, you're going to wish you had looks. When you're old,
Well,
like
yeah,
me, you're
that's true.
when you were young,
That's
you would have
right. Well-
showed you would have showed your handsome face. What's
Yeah,
with the beard?
well,
Is it makes you look butch,
I-
macho? What?
You know what? I've had it. It works. I've had the beard for many years now, and
Me
I've got
too.
many roles with the beard, and so I kind of like it. And I've been told that it looks halfway decent on me, so I've kept it. So
No, he looks good. Hang on one second. So, are you on a phone right now? Can you
I
flip
am.
your phone Can you flip the phone sideways?
sure.
Will it work? There we go.
Yeah,
now you
yeah.
took up the whole
Now
screen so we can really
now
see
we
you.
really see how nice looking.
Thank you,
are.
Juan. Juan, our engineer, sent us the
You
thing
see,
saying to flip it
I'm a
sideways.
very, very modest person. If I wasn't
There you
so
go.
modest, I wouldn't tell you how magnificently handsome I am. And that's why I never would wear hair on my face to cover my stunning, magnificent, sexy, manly look.
That's
I'm very,
there
very,
you go.
very modest. I'm very modest. I don't
So-
like to brag.
So this is Ron Russell, my cool,
He
outrageous
knows,
man
he
about town
knows.
co-host, and
There
we
you
I'm
go.
the
have
crazy one.
and
You've heard of us. Jimmy's the one that keeps it nice, but I'm the crazy guy. I ask stupid questions like, how big is your penis? Stuff like that.
So hold on. Now we want to welcome. Let me do a formal introduction, you guys.
No, but it gets a lot of viewers.
I would say it probably does. Yes.
All the women tune in. They go, "Oh, Ron's at it again. I can't wait to hear."
So now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, actor, producer, stuntman James Stokes. Hello and welcome to the show. We're super excited to have you here today. I love your Jason
Thank you so much.
Voorhees.
Yeah.
Actually, over here next to me, I have a 6.5 foot like mechanical Jason Voorhees. So I'm a big fan.
Nice.
I love the whole thing. We have a chat room filled with people. Please say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everybody. Ask as many questions as you'd like.
And then somebody says,
wait,
wait, let me finish.
Hey, are we blurry?
Yeah, we're blurry.
Are we blurry on your camera? On your TV?
A little bit. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Good. That takes away wrinkles.
Anyway, we're doing something new today from my office, and we haven't done it before. But there's somebody in the chat room named the Doctor who I think knows you because he says howdy from Texas. And Angela Joseph is in the chat room, so say hi to Angela. And then there's just a bunch of other cool people and a lot of horror fans.
Hey, Angela. Yes. Get to see her this weekend. Yep.
Yeah, that's right. It's going to be a lot of fun.
So are you up in Colorado?
He's going to Colorado.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
That's the horror show, right? Angie's Horror Show?
Yes. Yep. The Colorado Horror Festival. Yes, sir. That's where I'll be. Be signing autographs and taking pictures and all that stuff with my old faithful Jason Voorhees mask here.
There we go.
Well, just do me a favor.
Yeah.
When you get there and you meet Sarah French, do not fall in love. She's taken. Did you ever meet Sarah?
She's taken.
Is she
I have not
the
met
most
Sarah.
Is she not the
She's a very beautiful woman. Yes.
gorgeous? I mean, her face,
But
her big
I have-
personality.
I've not met her.
You're going to love her. She's super nice.
I adore her. If I was straight, and young, I would be after her. Joe wouldn't have a chance. I'd have Joe killed because I'm from Brooklyn, so I could have him killed easily. I would have Joe knocked off, and I would date Sarah if I were young and straight.
Well,
hang on. Let's go back. I'm
at
going to
least
go
you're
back.
honest, Ron.
That's
No,
right.
I tell it like
Oh,
it is. Sarah.
He tells
French-
her that too. She's a good friend of ours.
No, I love Sarah. She's my buddy, and I tell her all the time. Kim Novak. I mean, she's gorgeous, gorgeous girl.
Actually, at the Colorado, it's called the Colorado Festival of Horror, and they're going to have photo ops with you and also with Pretty Boy, which is Jen Rowe
yes.
and Pretty Boy from Blind.
Have you ever
so-
seen
Yeah,
Blind?
No, I have not seen it yet,
Oh,
and
my God.
I'm looking.
Best horror-
I am
the
looking
best-
forward to it.
Trust me, I'm a critic. The best horror movie I've seen since Night of the Living Dead, 1960 version. 63.
Wow.
Oh, it's a wonderful film. And Sarah
Awesome.
is.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Sarah did a brilliant job with it.
So hold on, let's tell. So first of all, where are you? Where are you located? Because you got like a Texas accent.
I'm in
Or
Nashville,
country
Tennessee.
Oh, Oh, it's beautiful in Nashville.
I
a lot
love
of
Nashville. Yes.
any film stuff going on in Nashville?
There's quite a bit of film stuff going on. A lot of commercials. There's actually some feature films being filmed here. I was just on the set of The Futurist. If you've heard of that before, I was just on the set of that. I had a role in that. So so we shoot quite a bit here in Nashville, Tennessee. Yes.
So how tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
6'2", because I'm friends with all
Wait.
the other Jasons. And
Yep, I'm 6'2", weigh 230. I'm a
Hey,
big boy.
Jay.
Yes, sir.
yeah, he's played Jason in one of the movies in a fan film. Yeah,
You played Jason?
yeah, that's why he's got all that
Yeah.
stuff there.
What the fuck do I know? I thought everybody loves Jason. I didn't know
Yeah.
he played. How was it playing Jason? You got off from it
It-
or what?
It was absolutely the most amazing role. Getting to play an iconic character as such as Jason Voorhees, it was just, right now it's been the highlight of my career. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I've had a small stint on Stranger Things on Netflix, and I've had several other horror films that I've done. But getting to play an iconic character like Jason Voorhees and getting to meet like Kane Hodder and Derek Mears and Ari Lehman and all those guys, it was just an absolute thrill for me. And I take it very serious. Jason doesn't talk in his films. So when you get to play a character that does not talk, you have to act through your actions. And everything that you do is iconic with the Jason Voorhees character. So learning that character, learning how to walk, learning how to kill people. And I know that sounds crazy, but learning how to do that in a film, that's what makes the magic happen with the Jason Voorhees character, and that's
Now,
what I
Kim,
want to portray, and that's what I want to bring forward.
Is Jason a zombie? Is he dead? I mean, they keep killing him, and he keeps
Jason-
coming alive. How come?
Okay, Jason is a demon. Yes, Jason is an actual demon, and so yeah, you can't really you can't kill Jason. He will come back in different. He can come back in different ways, but he always looks like the iconic Jason.
Yeah.
You know, with the
That was my next
actual.
question. So you look like the. Oh my God, that's pretty.
That's what my doll looks like too when you take.
Yeah, but
my thing.
that's what I look like in the morning when I wake up.
Well,
So I actually
there's
think it's
help for
very
you,
cool.
Ron.
We're friends with all of them. Derek Mears has been on the show. Kane Hunter's a good friend of mine. He's been on the show. Ari Lehman has been on the show. And they're all super great guys. And Jason has done a whole lot for
An
their
honest
careers.
question. I'm going to ask you for a question. I want an honest answer because I don't fool around. I tell the truth. I do horror movies. I'm not happy
Okay.
with them. They all stink. But they're corny. They're low budgeted. They're not done well. What do you think about them? Honest answer. Come on, be a buddy.
No, wait a minute. Are you asking me about your films?
No, not my films.
No, but-
I have a couple of good ones. Not all my films are shit. No, I have.
I guess I didn't understand the question. What's the actual question again?
The question is, I do a lot of horror films, and some
Okay.
I'm not pleased with because they were low budget and they were badly done.
Sure.
I don't. So I want your opinion of that. Why do you think that people should continue doing horror movies with low budget that aren't good?
Well, first of all, the horror genre in itself is one of the most watched genres out there.
Yes.
I do not think if you're okay, Voorhees, Night of the Beast. Let's just take this for instance because it was done on $15,000 budget, and that's a very, very low budget for a film. Go watch that. That film looks like high quality work, and it's because of who you get. This is the thing about independent films. If you hire people that don't care about their work, you're going to get inefficient. You're going to get inefficient films. If you, I don't care if you're paying someone $100 a day or if you're paying them $10,000 a day. It depends on if you care about your work. We hired people that care about their work. We used good cameras. We had good sound. That's one of the worst things that you could do for a movie is not have good sound in a movie. That kills the movie. I don't care how it's filmed. You can film on the best cameras, Blackmagics, Reds, whatever you want to film. But if you don't have good sound quality in a film, you're never going to have a good quality film because you lose the interest of the consumer when you start when your film quality or your sound quality is not there. People lose interest because they're trying to focus on what people are saying and how things sound and all that stuff. That's the whole difference in an independent film and one of these high quality films. You can make a high quality film with a low budget.
Right. Okay. Do you believe in rehearsal?
100%. Absolutely.
There
You
you
got to
go.
have rehearsal.
There you go. Well, a lot of these films they don't rehearse; they just shoot it.
No.
A lot of the
No,
movies, they don't rehearse.
If you want to make the scene right, you need to have table reads. You need to have rehearsals. When I did my fights,
Finally, I got somebody that preaches what I preach.
well, I say that because I care about the films that I'm in, and I care about the quality of the films that I'm in. And so far, the people. What?
One day
Absolutely,
we'll work
anytime.
I've been in the business 64 years. I was in
Wow.
movies, but they were really movies, real movies. And
Yes.
I work that way. And when I go on the set, they go, oh, here he comes. Because I like to work old style. Know your lines, hit your marks, do a rehearsal. Table reading is wonderful. Know your lighting. I ask them, what's my lighting? They say, just go to work. You don't need your lighting. I said, what do you mean I don't need my lighting? Where's my key light? One guy said, what's a key light? I said, go fuck yourself. What's a key light?
Yeah.
You're in the business and you don't know what a fucking key light is, you dummy.
you got to know your business. And me being an actor as well as a producer on the back end now, I've learned both sides of it. And this is the thing, when you learn both sides of it, and whether or not you're a producer or you're behind the camera, in front of the camera, know the entire business. It's just like being a quarterback for the football team. I know exactly what every receiver is going to do. I know what my lineman's going to do. I know what everybody's going to do on the field. That's the way it's got to be. If you're making a movie, you need to know what everybody's job is on the set for that to happen. I don't care if it's a 2-second clip or if it's a 5-minute clip. Know what everybody is doing at that given time and that scene, and that way everybody can work together. And that starts with gaffers and lighting and everything from
that doesn't exist anymore. Years ago, when I did Charlie's Angels, McMillan and Wife, I got to know the crew because everybody was friendly. Today, I go on a cold set. I don't know anybody. I talk to them. They look at the floor. They don't even answer me. They ignore me, the cocksuckers. I mean, what's with these jerks today, these young kids? Even the DP, the DP is my most important person on the floor.
100%.
My DP doesn't shoot me right and get what I'm doing correctly, it's not going to work. So the DP and I have to be twins. I have to tell the DP, listen, when I give this line, I suggest to you maybe we do this angle because my face looks more evil that way. You know what I mean? You got to tell the DP how you work. A lot of these films, the DP just shoots whatever he wants. So the camera could be on you where you're, and then suddenly they edit it out and you did, but nobody knew it. So it doesn't make it work. You know what I mean? A DP can make an actor. Exactly what you mean. He can make a DP can make an actor look good.
Absolutely. So, and that's the whole point about it.
Get to know your crew. But they're fucking unfriendly. These young jerks are unfriendly.
Not on every movie.
No, years ago when I was on, I forgot what show, maybe McMillan will say, the crew was fabulous. We played cards in between takes because Rock Hudson took 100 years to get ready. And we spoke and we hung out. We made dirty jokes. We flirted with the girls,
All the stuff you can't do anymore.
Yeah, that's another thing. I mean, Mamie Van Doren had tits out to here. And everybody would say, oh, here comes tits. Today you do that on the set, you'll be in prison.
Absolutely. Well, this is the thing, guys. This is the thing, guys. When I got this role, when I was offered this role, as soon as I was offered the role, I've never played Jason Voorhees before in my life. I went back and I watched all the Jason Voorhees movies, all Friday the 13th. I watched them. I watched them from the very first one all the way to the very last one. I talked to Kane Hodder. I found out how he walked. I found out what he did. I wanted to understand about the character because this character didn't talk. If I would have just went in there not knowing anything that I knew, if I didn't do my homework on this character, I'm not going to do it justice. And that's what happens in a lot of these independent films. They think, I'm not getting paid very much, so I'm just going to just be the mediocre actor that just whatever. That's not the way you got to look at things. If you got a job, I don't care what job, if you're going out and you're tilling a garden and you're trying to get it, if you're going to get out there and do it right the first time. If you do it right the first time, you ain't got to go back and repeat nothing, and you ain't going to put out a bad product. The product's going to show for itself. I want you, if you don't mind, if you haven't seen it, Voorhees Night of the Beast, it's on YouTube. Please go watch that film. Like I said, it was done on a $15,000 budget.
So we're gonna play the trailer for everybody now so they can see it.
Before we do that, I want to continue what he's saying. Remember one thing: an actor is the product, and
Absolutely.
You sell yourself. Nobody sells you, not even PR. You sell yourself. So if you give a shitty performance in a movie, you're showing producers that you're a shitty actor. I don't feel that way. When I work, I give them 101%. And they tell me that afterwards. They say, Ron, you're really good. I say, you have to be. You can't be bad because how am I ever going to get work? Right?
Yep.
So
that's exactly right. I let my work speak for myself. When I get on set, if I have lines, I want to know my lines.
That's your commercial. I have trouble with lines, I have to be honest. So I wear an earplug. Like all the old bad. I mean, even Meryl Streep uses an earplug, so it's no shame. Robert De Niro uses an earplug. You get.
He doesn't know anything about you. So
I'm 82 years old. At 82 years old, you forget where your dick is when you have to pee. So You know, at 82, it's hard to remember lines. But I have my little earplug, and they remind me of my line, and I do fine. I work
Sure.
beautifully. Lenny
So-
Kazan, you know who she is? My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
Oh, absolutely. I worked with Louis Mandylor. Me and Louis,
Lenny said she can't work with an earpiece because she can't act. But I can. I can listen and act.
We're going to talk about that in a minute because I wrote that
Yeah.
down. I actually wrote that
That's
down.
why I cut you off on it.
So first of all, real quick, were you like because they're all asking in the chat room, were you like a professional wrestler or anything like all the other like horror guys were all wrestlers and stuff ahead of time? You know, because you're
no,
being
sir.
an
I was not. I was a firefighter EMT and did that for 15 years. I was a professional bull rider, and I'm a professional equestrian, so I ride a lot of horses, and I can do my own stunts off horses. I can drive a stagecoach where a lot of people can't. But yeah, I've done a lot of other things. I never was a professional wrestler. No,
because you're
I
a
just
big
worked
guy.
out a lot.
Lie and say you were a wrestler. We have a lot of women out there that have wrestler fetishes.
You guys, he's actor James Stokes on. You can follow him on Instagram, actor James Stokes, because he has a lot of. That's how I asked, because I know you're a big guy because I looked at your Instagram, and you've got a lot of stuff in there. So what we're gonna do real quick is we're gonna play the trailer for Voorhees: Night of the Beast. How about you introduce it for us? Juan will play it and stay there, and then we'll come back and talk some more.
Absolutely, yeah. I hope y'all all enjoy it. If you haven't gone to see it yet, please go to YouTube tonight and watch it. It's called Voorhees: Night of the Beast. I think you're gonna. We brought Jason back to the original Jason, back to the Crystal Lake and fighting iconic characters and stuff like that. So I think you're gonna really enjoy it.
There you go.
Let's see.
Look, Mark he hasn't slept through the night since he's moved in with me.
This is a bad idea.
You ready to do this?
You shouldn't go in there.
If you go, you're doomed. You're all doomed.
You don't think he's really out there, do you? All I know is there's been a shit ton of bodies out there over the years. I'm more inclined to believe the legend than not.
That's a fairly expensive question, John. I'm not sure you want to pay that price.
Go to hell, you son of a bitch. What's it cost?
Give me your hand. I suspect we'll find more bodies.
Bring us back. Yay. All right, so they can see it for free on YouTube.
Absolutely. Yep. Go to YouTube. We've got a little over 250,000 views already. It's only been up like 3 or 4 months now. It's doing very, very well on YouTube and getting some really good compliments and stuff on it.
What I would suggest is put it on your Halloween night list. You know, everybody has a list of all the movies they're watching on Halloween. I would certainly put this film on your Halloween list. I think it's spooky.
Absolutely.
It looks weird. It looks very weird, scary.
So
I didn't see much of it. The trailer, you could have put more in the trailer. I would have liked to have seen more
there's several trailers out there. That was not that's probably my fault. That's not the best trailer that we've got. We've got another trailer. No, we've got another trailer out there that's better.
Yeah.
Well, Angela sent me that one.
You came in at the end with the chain around your neck. I wanted more. You know, I think there should be a little more Jason. Scare me a little. You know, you didn't scare me with the chain around your neck. I never saw you with it. When did Jason start wearing a chain? Because he always wear a chain? No.
No, not always. No.
That's something
That's
new.
when he
That's
was-
something new
yeah.
added. Yeah, but I would have liked to have seen you walking and scaring me a little bit.
Sure,
You know?
sure.
Angela
We
says-
got other. We got other
sent
trailers.
Angela sent it to me, and I downloaded it. And
Oh,
sent
get
it,
that bitch and smack her around.
Well, that's my fault because I sent her that. Don't be blaming Angela. She'll be.
Well, we're going to kick your ass.
There you go. Well, you know what? Yeah, Ron, I'm ready for that. I'm ready to get my ass kicked. I think I'm ready
Yeah,
for it.
by an 82-year-old
So
man, lots of luck.
So I have a question. So are you a horror fan in general? Like, are you a
Oh,
horror-
absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. I've been a horror fan all my life. I mean, I grew up with Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers and Freddy Krueger and, getting to work with these iconic characters like Lisa Wilcox and Mark Patton and Danny Hassel and John Dugan. I've worked with all these guys in different films. I just got through shooting a Macabre with John Dugan. We just premiered it in Las Vegas 2 weeks ago, I think it was. We shot Reunion from Hell 2 with Lisa Wilcox and Mark Patton and Danny Hassel, the whole
They both been
Nightmare on
our-
Elm Street crew.
Maria and
Okay,
Lisa
now-
have both been on our show.
Now we have to get away from the industry because
No, we don't. I'm not done.
No, I'm going to finish. I have to say something. Shut your fucking mouth before I punch you right through that window. I love to do that. Our fans love it when we fight. We're married 10 years, so I could beat
Yeah,
the
well,
shit out
hey.
whatever I want. Listen, you got a girlfriend?
Well, I'm just out there, right now. So yeah.
So you're single. Ladies, plug in the vibrators.
6'2", you guys, 230 something pounds.
a real hunk of man,
Wow.
you broads. If your girls are looking for a hunky guy, contact him. But you have to be a piece of ass. If you're ugly and fat, don't do it. You have to be thin, gorgeous, and like Sarah French. Then contact him. See, I'm a pimp
Wow.
too.
I'm a pimp too.
Yeah, let's not be pimping me out now. Let's not be pimping me out. I got
His
a lot
daughters
on
now.
my plate.
I have two
He
old
has
maid
two
daughters.
daughters. He's pimping her. Every single guy who comes on, he's pimping her.
I want my daughters to get, my eldest daughter was second run up in Miss America. She looks like Grace Kelly. How she can't get married, I'll never know. The other one is
Wow.
gorgeous redhead. Why she can't get married, I never know. And I said to them, why don't you girls get married? They said, we don't want to. How do you feel about marriage?
How do
You
I feel
want-
about marriage?
Yeah.
Oh, I think marriage is absolutely is great. I think that it's. I mean, for anybody.
Would you get married? Would you get married?
If you met the right person, would you?
No,
get
that's the
married?
question. Would you get married?
Oh.
Period.
Oh, I would get married again. Yes, sir. Absolutely. Yes. Mhm.
Okay, so
Yep.
ladies, girls out there, he's a marrying kind. Bag him, girls. Go
Wow.
for it.
So I want to go back. So because I went through your whole entire IMDb, and you have a bunch of horror movies, and it seems
I
like,
do.
and you have a baseball movie with a lot of people that they've all been on our show. I think it's a baseball
Oh,
movie.
cool.
It looked like The Silent Natural. Is that a baseball movie?
Well, it's actually a true story about the first deaf baseball player, William Hoy, and William Dummy Hoy is what they called him. But yes, he is the one that helped with the sign, the umpires' hand signals, the calling in outs and stuff like that. He couldn't hear when the umpire would say strike or ball. Ball or strike. So he would ask the umpire to put his right hand up for a strike and his left hand up for a ball to where he could see it. And some of the other players didn't like that because they felt like he was getting special treatment. And the umpires finally said, look, if I do it for him, I do it for you, I do it for everybody, it's not special treatment. So we're going to implement the hand signals on all the balls and strikes. So that's where the hand signals came from for ball. So it's an actually true story. It is. And I was in that with Marshall Teague and well, there's several big names in there.
I have
The
it. Wait,
Flash
I
is
have
in
it
there.
all there. We've had them
Yeah.
all on our show. That's why I picked it down. Tyler Maine, we just had on a couple weeks ago. Vernon
Yeah,
Wells.
Tyler was in it.
Marshall
Yep.
Courtney Gaines, Barry Pearl. The only one the big one that hasn't been on our show is Sam Jones, but all the other ones in it have been on all the big people were all on our show.
That's awesome.
And
Yep.
it looks like a good movie, and I thought it was kind of funny. It was a baseball movie starring some of the biggest horror movie people around.
I know it. Yeah.
which was out of character
And so-
for all of them.
Were you in any of Sam Jones's scenes?
No, not in Sam Jones. I was just an umpire in that movie, so no, I wasn't in
So you
Sam
didn't-
Jones.
Did you ever meet Sam on the set?
I did get to meet Sam. Yes. Mhm.
I hear he's a really nice guy.
Oh, they all were super nice. Me and Marshall Teague, we still talk today, and Marshall Teague is absolutely amazing. And John Dugan, me and him stay connected all the time, and he lives here in Nashville. And so, yeah, I stay in contact with all these people. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to ask you another question. The real estate in Nashville, I heard, went nuts. Is that true?
It's absolutely crazy. There's like 80 people a day moving into Nashville. I mean, it's
I don't mean
absolutely
that. I mean,
insane.
You used to be able to buy a house for $250,000. A beautiful
Yeah,
house.
you're not going to
No
buy
more.
that now. No.
So the real estate went up crazy, like a lot of money.
Yes. There's a lot of big name people moving into Nashville, into
Yeah,
Hendersonville, Franklin, into Nashville in general, the downtown area. There's just so many big names that live here now. So it's the market went skyrocket. Yeah.
I know we have some, I won't mention who, but we have some people that moved to Nashville. They didn't like LA anymore. They couldn't take LA anymore. They just couldn't.
Yeah.
Move to Nashville. And I said, Nashville's kind of like a hick town, isn't it? They said, no way. Are you kidding?
No.
Nashville is no hick town.
Not even close to being any kind of hick town. No, sir. It's
Well, I'm
it's
from
gotten
Brooklyn.
a lot bigger.
I'm from New York and from Brooklyn. So anything out of Brooklyn to us is a hick town.
I also saw. So you did the baseball movie, but then it looks like you've done a lot of war movies or like soldier movies.
I have done several soldier movies. Yes, I like period pieces, like back in the 1800s and stuff like that. I love that stuff. I love dressing up in the 1800s get up and stuff like that. Being a plantation owner, playing World War II. I've done several of those different things. I like to get out there and play different characters because I feel like that it expands my range to where people can see that I'm not stuck as a cop or I'm not stuck as a monster or something like that. I want them to see that I can actually act and I've got a big range. So, I could play a dad, I can play a cop, I can play, just a whole lot of just a versatile plethora of different characters. And I think that's and I feel like that's how I'm going to advance in this career is to do that.
They always cast me as a mafioso, which I look like and talk like, or a cop. I just played a father, which I was thrilled playing. But I want to play a leading man who is in bed naked, making love to Charlize Theron.
Okay, well,
you cast me doing that.
Ron, the sky's the limit, Ron. I don't see anything wrong with that.
And it's not Charlize Theron in bed with Jason Statham.
He likes Jason Statham.
Naked in bed with either one of them.
Yep. Well, Brokeback New York. I don't know. It's just
Wait. Do you think that Charlize is the most gorgeous thing with Angelina Jolie? Aren't they beautiful?
They are absolutely beautiful women. Absolutely beautiful and amazing actresses. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, amazing actresses also.
So wait. So you did another movie called, I don't know how to pronounce it, Raiden Valkyrie.
Raiden Valkyrie. Yes, I did that. Yep.
Was Brock O'Hearn cool? Brock O'Hearn's probably like one of the best looking young actors in the world. He's like super good looking.
Yeah, he's a good looking guy. I mean, he works out quite a bit. Me and him worked out on set. Not on set, but while we was on set, we went and worked out together and stuff. He's a really nice guy. I stay in touch with him as well. So we've been friends for several years now. Mm-hmm.
I know he's very cool.
People say we have the same body and we look alike.
Yeah, right.
It's real close, Ron. Your hair is not as long, but everything else.
I know who we're talking about, but you won't remember. But he was in the Medea Halloween movie, and he's like in the fraternity. He's in the really good looking guy in the fraternity. I know he's in a lot of good stuff, but he's in a lot of Tyler Perry stuff.
I love Tyler Perry.
He is. Yeah.
Tyler Perry is today's new Alfred Hitchcock genius. I don't know what he is, but Medea, I never miss a Medea movie.
No. Anything Tyler Perry does turns to gold. So I mean, that's just I would love to work. I would love to work with Tyler Perry in a film. Yes.
I had to work for him. Absolutely.
We have another friend who's doing a lot of stuff.
I do want to mention that got a book out. It came out September the 1st. This is our book right here. That's me on the cover. It's called Preemptive Strike Beyond Sight. It's a #1 bestseller on Amazon. We are making a movie out of this as well. It's just a little premise on it. It's MMA fighting, military, and superhero, and we are getting a very good response. But you can go to my link tree. If you don't mind, I would like to send you my link tree so you can share it, and people can go to the link. The ebook is only 99 cents. The paperback is only $9.99. But I would like for people to really grab a copy of it and read it. I think they're going to really enjoy it. And when the movie comes out,
hang on, hold it, ladies. Not only is he sexy, but he's intelligent. So for those of you out there, you ladies who have a writer fetish, he's a writer too.
Well, I didn't write it. Nicholas Rice and Nick Keller wrote it. I'm producing the film. I'm producing the film and stuff. I am on the cover right there. Yep. So, but yes, it's a great book. It's going to be a great script. It's a great script. We had the script written before we got the book written. So we took the script and we turned it into a book, and now it's become a bestseller.
Was it your idea? The script?
No. The script was Nicholas Rice.
Oh,
yes, the script was Nicholas Rice. Yes, Nicholas Rice. He is another producer and a great friend of mine. We are in partnership with making the movie Preemptive Strike Beyond Sight, and so we would like for everybody to go and get the ebook from us. It's only 99 cents. The link is on my bio and on everything that I have, all my Instagram and everything like that. People can go and get the book for 99 cents.
Is he related to the vampire writer Rice?
No, I don't think he is. He lives in Dallas, Texas. Anne Rice. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Is he related to her?
No, he's not
related.
related.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, she's got a son who's a famous writer, but it's not Nicholas.
But he could be the brother.
Oh, you never know.
She has brothers.
So let's go.
I know it's not that. Yes.
Let's go talk. So you did a big episode of Stranger Things. How was that? And how did you get that?
I did.
Did you have to audition?
No. Actually, my agent called me one time and said that the casting director for Stranger Things saw my face and really liked me and wanted to know my availability. And it was a very small role on Stranger Things, but it worked out great for me. I got to work with Millie Bobby Brown. I got to work with the whole main cast, and it was absolutely phenomenal. I mean, being on a set such as Stranger Things with such a big budget and with such great actors, that is what young actors like me, and I call myself young actor because I'm kind of 11 years in the business is all I've been in it. But at the same time, that's how you learn the business. I feel like you surround yourself with people that know more than you do, and you keep your mouth shut, you're going to learn something. And that's what I've learned in my 11 years of being in this business. I surround myself and I get to know people that know more than I do, and I learn from them. And I take that to heart. And yeah, absolutely. And it's just, that's the way I feel like people should do in life. If you just surround yourself with more, if you take your ego out of it and you surround yourself with people that know more than you do, you're going to learn something. And that's what life is every day. As long as you keep learning something every day, then you're going to be successful in life. And that's the whole key about us, all of this.
Make sure that what you're learning is correct. It's not.
Well, absolutely.
But make sure it's not anti-American. Make sure it's not communist disguised as American.
Yeah. So wait,
Yes.
so because that's a big deal. I mean, Stranger Things, arguably, of the last 5 years, probably the biggest show. That and Cobra Kai are probably like the two biggest shows.
Yes, of which
you
we're
can
happy
see.
to announce that our good buddy Sean Kanan Am I allowed to say it?
Yeah,
now?
he's on Cobra
Sean
Kai. It starts
Kanan
Friday,
is
you
on
guys.
Cobra Kai. We knew about it for a long time, but couldn't say anything. And now I'm so happy.
Wow.
Because Sean Kanan is one of the nicest friends that we have, and I'm so happy that he's back on Cobra Kai.
There you go. Okay, so hypothetical question. I like to ask all the actors, male and female actor, actress that you would be on a bucket list that you would like to work with, and then if you could be in any movie that's ever been made in history, and they can be living or dead, and then any movie in history that's ever been made, what movie would you have liked to have been in?
That's I've never been asked that question. As far as an actress, as far as an actress goes, to work with, oh my goodness gracious, that is. I've gotten to work with some really good actresses, but I think Sandra Bullock would be one of my top.
Who? Sandra Bullock.
Sandra
That's a
Bullock.
good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
well,
like that.
yeah. I mean, I just love her work, and she's so funny, and she just and that's one of the actresses growing up, watching and stuff. That's one that I would like to be with. Robert De Niro would be one as far as male, God, I mean, just to be on set, either him or Kevin Costner. Kevin Costner, was in Yellowstone.
Kevin Costner's a better choice. De Niro, I hear, is not easy. Not a lot of people didn't have a good time, whereas Kevin Costner's nice.
Well, you know what? I don't worry about being nice and all that stuff. I'll make my own decisions when I meet these people. People can say he's not nice and all that stuff. I take that with a grain of salt until I experience being around them or something like that.
I agree.
I agree with you.
I agree.
But a lot of these big stars, they will have their people tell you not to talk to them, do not disturb them. When they come on the set, they do their lines and they go back in their dressing rooms, and you're not to speak with them. This I don't like. Rock Hudson was a superstar. You know who Rock Hudson is?
I do, absolutely, yes.
And the nicest guy in the world. I mean, he'd sit down, have a cigarette with you and bullshit. He was a regular Joe. There was no such thing on his set as don't speak to the star. But I know of, like, they say that what woman? The big
Jennifer Lopez has. We have friends that work with Jennifer Lopez, and they got in trouble if you even looked at her.
They were going to kick her off the set. She was a dancer, and they said, "Do not look at Jennifer. Do not speak to her.
Don't look at her.
Don't look at her." Well, this girl who was a dancer looked at her, and they were going to kick her off the movie.
Anyway, okay, so go to the
crazy people.
Go to the movie. What movie would you have liked to have been in?
Well, I don't think it'd be a movie. I think it'd be a TV show, and that'd be Gunsmoke. Okay. That would be because I'm a big Western guy, a very big Western guy. I like I said, I'm a professional equestrian. I love riding horses. I love anything to do with a horse. So I think that it would be more of a TV show, either The Rifleman or Gunsmoke, one of those two. Because I grew up watching those with my dad, and that's something that I absolutely love. I love dressing up in the 1800s Western wear.
Nobody's ever said that, but it's funny because I'm a big fan of Bonanza and Big Valley. They were like the two that I liked a lot.
Absolutely, I watched all of those. But you're making me choose one or two, so I'm staying. I can't say Bonanza and all of them. So.
I was on a TV show years ago where I played.
But the old time Western. Yeah, the old time Western cowboy. That's what I would like to do, or if there could be a remake or anything like that. I've been trying my hardest to get on 1923 or Yellowstone or anything like that. I've had a couple auditions, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I'm trying really hard. So
a lot of times people have to audition several times and then they get on there. So as long as keep doing all the auditions, the third or fourth time they'll put you on. That's what I've heard.
Many years ago, I was on a TV show that lasted 14 weeks. It only ran 14 weeks. And I was on a horse for 14 weeks. and my ass still hurts.
Well, I believe it, but yeah, I'd love it. That's what I love to do.
We rode into town. We rode out of town. We rode into town. For 14 weeks, all we did was ride in and ride out of town. I said, where the fuck is the story? Don't they have a story here? What is it? Just riding? They said, well, we shoot the story when you're not here. I said, oh, thank you.
I think that's hilarious. Okay, so you have this weekend, the Colorado Festival of Horror 2022 Funhouse. It's September 9th, 10th, and 11th. You're going to be there. The website is cofestivalofhorror.com. You're going to be signing autographs and hanging out with everybody.
Yes, taking pictures, signing autographs. Yep. I'm leaving tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock from the Nashville airport. And so I can't wait to get to Denver and to meet everybody, meet Angela. I'm looking forward to meeting Brett and all those guys from the horror festival and getting set up and getting my table set up and all that stuff so I can start meeting people on Friday. So it's going to be great.
And when you see Sarah French, please do me a favor. Say Ron Russell sends love. Remember that. Say Ron Russell sends love. Because I'm going to ask her if you said that. And if she says he never said that, I'm going to say bad things about you on the air. I'm going to say, I'm going to say you're a transvestite, and you know, the big sissy Mary Fairy, and that you're not.
Well, Ron, when I see Sarah, Ron, I absolutely will. I will definitely tell her. I don't want to be on your. I don't want to be on your shit list. That's for sure. I can already tell. Jimmy, I'm so sorry.
I really do love Sarah. I really do love her. She's the sweetest girl in the world.
Angela says she's excited. I want to congratulate. Oh, go ahead.
Lynn Lowry is going to be there. I found out that when I got. Well, I love her. She played my mom in a movie and in a serial killer movie where I played a serial killer, and she played my mom. And I love Lynn to death, and she is just absolutely fantastic. And so I can't wait to catch up with her and see her and all that. So it's going to be fun.
No, you're gonna have a very good time. Do you do this? Do you go to a lot of conventions?
I'm just now starting, really. You know, with my movies coming out, with the Voorhees Night of the Beast and Macabre, and I've got in Reunion from Hell 2, all of that stuff is finally getting out there on DVD to where people can see it. I'm getting to where I'm getting a few more cons right now. I went to the Atlanta Days of the Dead con, and that's where me and Kane Hodder got together and took pictures and all that stuff together. He saw my mask. He loved my mask. He got to look at it and see it because they made this mask specifically for me and the Voorhees Night of the Beast. So, yeah, it was great. But I'm starting to do more cons, and I'm looking forward to doing more cons and all that stuff. So I'm actually looking for a representative right now to rep me, to get me into these cons and stuff. So that's what I'm in the process of doing right now.
Oh, talk to Sean Clark. Look up Sean Clark. He's got a company that does all that stuff. Actually, I got a whole bunch of them. Like, I'll send it on Facebook. I'll message you because I used to be friends with all of them. I used to have a company that did it many years ago.
Well, thank you.
All right, cool. Well, it was very nice meeting you. Congratulations on your career. Thanks for coming on the show today. We wish you all the best of luck with everything. And we enjoyed it. And have a great weekend. And sign a lot of autographs.
I like very much everything you said. I hope, for me, they don't take it because I'm an old goat. Take it from this fella. Everything he said about being an actor, listen to him. He knows what he's talking about. And thank you for passing that
so much
to the dummies that are making movies today.
Thank you so much, James. Best of luck.
I'll never get hired again. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye. What a nice guy,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thanks, Angela. You were grateful with that. And
Angie, we're going to smack the shit out of you when you're on. Wait till you come on.
Minutes.
If I were you, Angie, I would not come on.
Oh,
you sent us that lousy trailer.
Oh, it wasn't the anyway.
It was a lousy trailer. I didn't like it. Didn't show him as Jason. I wanted to see him scare me a little walking around in the fog. Angie, baby, you're in trouble.
Now we're going to take a little music break, you guys. We're going to play Ken, Home Sweet Home. This is a band we had on the show many years ago, and I saw this on YouTube, and I thought we should play it because we had them on the show. So the name of the band is Ken. The name of the single is Home Sweet Home. Enjoy, everybody.
When we are together, space like a place we are heading for. When we are together, whatever weather, whatever town, memories of places all crowded with faces where home sweet home sweet
One love, one life. We hope you're feeling alright. We only here for one night. Cause let's live, let's vibe. Throw your hands in the sky. The only place I'm alive. Throw 'em up, party people in the club. Party people showing love. Party people throw 'em up, throw 'em up, throw 'em up. Party people in the club. Party people showing love. Party people throw 'em up, up, up.
When we are together, whatever weather, whatever town, memories of places all crowded with faces where home sweet No matter where we are going, I know that I'm coming straight back home. 'Cause no matter how far I go now, I know I can never really be alone. Home sweet home.
You know we up in the place. You know we up in the place. Party for days. Let the music just take you away. Just give me a taste. Lost in the moment. Tonight we own it. So let the music just take you away. We going up and 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 away.
Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Sweet No matter where we are going, I know that I'm coming straight back home. 'Cause no matter how far I go now, I know I can never really be alone. Home sweet home.
Yay! That was Ken, Home Sweet Home, everybody. We had them on the show many years ago. It's a lot of fun, and everybody likes.
I remember
liked
her.
it.
She was pretty, and I liked her voice.
She's very like Fergie-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Very Fergie-ish. All right, everybody. So now we're going to bring on our next guest. Should be a lot of fun. Her name is Angela Joseph, and she hasn't been on in quite a while, so it'll be a lot of fun to have her on. Look at Ron. And so here we go, everybody. Enjoy Angela Joseph. You ready, Angie? Yay!
You never look better, my dear. Did you have a plastic surgery?
Oh, look,
Joe?
she's got that's her Jason mask, the guy who was just on.
I know that, but she never looked better. Now I could say you're beautiful. Before I couldn't.
Oh my gosh!
Oh no.
You look terrific with her 13 Fanboy shirt on, which is a great movie.
No. I'm
Yes.
happy you had your face done. Ah! Oh my God, you're frightening. Who's that?
That's funny.
How come you sent us that crappy trailer?
Which one?
The one we just played. The actors, the one, the guy that played.
That's the one he sent me. I already got forgiven. He sent me that trailer, and I just forwarded over to Jimmy this morning when we were getting.
I love the long hair on you. I love you with the long hair. You look terrific.
I've been
That's
working
sexy.
on it.
Am I working?
No,
she
I've
said she
been
could
working
do
on
it.
my hair.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a question.
Looks good. Those are extensions of your own.
No, this is mine.
Beautiful.
Ooh, looks good.
Looks
you look
great.
good, you old bag.
All
You
mine.
look good. You're pretty.
Thank
I miss you.
you. I miss
do
you
miss
too.
you. No,
I
you
miss you
don't. You're just saying that to be polite.
No, I miss you. I haven't been traveling much.
I know. What happened? The police is still following you?
Look at all her cool stuff. There's Pretty Boy. There's her Pretty Boy
I
mask.
won't curse because your mother's listening.
Oh,
Hi,
you can
Mom.
curse. Mom is cool. Hi, Mom.
No, I'm not going to curse. But-
So I have a question because you got to. First, everybody knows we
Well,
know
wait a
her.
minute.
So
Let me ask a question.
say hi to the
Wait,
chat
before
room.
we go any further, how
Hi.
are the kids?
The
The
kids.
children?
The children are the dogs.
Oh,
No,
Yes.
the children first, then the dog. Are the
All
kids
right.
okay?
The kids are
The
doing
family's
really,
good.
really well.
The family's good.
The family's good. Everybody will be at the
That's right.
Colorado Festival of Horror this weekend. So anybody that's missed us can come on out and see us.
Yay! I have a question. Did you?
Yes.
Are you a producer on 13 Fanboy?
Yes. Yes.
I'm because I worked with Lark Park Lincoln. She was one of my clients, and she's one of the
Yes.
stars of that. She's very
Yes,
cool.
it's excellent. It's on Showtime. It's streaming on Showtime. So I've got a little setup because I know everybody was wondering what was I gonna wear. So let me turn off the camera real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, she's gonna turn off the camera and change her shirt.
Oh, don't turn the
You
camera
guys,
off.
13 Fanboy, you guys, is a really, really, really good fan film.
Angie,
and, fabulous.
Angie, with those set of jugs that you got, don't turn the camera
Oh,
off.
now she's got her Pretty Boy shirt
Oh.
on and a Pretty Boy mask.
I
or
love-
Blind. I don't know. Is that Blind or Pretty Boy? I know it's a Pretty
That's
Boy mask.
Blind. But that's my favorite movie is Blind. I love that movie.
They all say you look gorgeous, and they're going to be with you this weekend at the Colorado Festival of
Yes,
Horror.
thank you. Those are the only two masks I've got, and then my next change will be the Colorado Festival of Horror shirt.
Have you ever met Marcel?
Of course.
Of course I
I don't
have. I introduced you guys. I believe, yeah, it's been a long time. Marcel.
You never met him?
Raven-
How did you meet him? How do you know
I'm
Marcel?
actually I'm the unit production manager on Blind. My friend
Oh,
Joe Quintanilla introduced me to Marcel. Many years ago, Joe Quintanilla introduced me to Marcel, and
I
brought
love
me
Joe
on-
Quintanilla.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's amazing.
So then you know Sarah also.
Of course,
Sarah.
Sarah. Yeah, I even know Tyler and Carolyn and Marcel and Dom
The whole
and
thing.
Joe and
Well,
yeah.
I figured since you
Even
live in the
Jen.
mountains of Colorado, they never let you out.
No, she went with us to the Blind premiere.
She did?
Yeah. We were at
Yeah,
Marcel's
and
house.
you guys- and then
I'm
you
getting a
guys-
little senile.
Did you guys
You
come
came
to
with
the
us?
Pretty Boy premiere? Were you at the Pretty Boy premiere?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Kelly Maroney came, Sherry
You said
Davis.
you came with us. You came with
And I-
us to Blind.
No, she's talking about Pretty Boy.
Oh, Pretty Boy.
Yeah, you were there with your son. Yes.
Yeah, I brought Brandon to Pretty Boy.
Well, we never see you, and I really forgot you. So it's hard to remember who you are. Like Jimmy says to me, Angie.
Mom, do you hear the
I
grief?
said,
It's
who's
all
that?
all
Who's
this
Angie?
grief is 'cause I
He
need to
said,
go back to Palm
Angie.
Springs. I know I'll
No,
come
he-
visit soon. I've just been working. You know, I'm working at the Space Force base now, right?
I know
Yes.
that.
You like it?
I really enjoy it. I'm helping in the military clothing department, so I get to deal with all of the different branches of service.
Oh, that's cool. So
It
say hi
really
to
is.
everybody in the chat room. Say hi to everybody in the
Hi,
chat room.
everyone.
So when do you ever
Dee,
you're
hi,
coming to
Dee,
LA?
hi, Teresa. Hi, Dawn. Dave Hughes, Backpack John. Am I
Dave Hughes
getting
is
it?
behind
And
Davey,
Julia's
Davey,
in there.
well, listen, quiet, serious. When do you think you're ever going to grace us with your face in California? Are you ever coming back to California, even though they arrested you for soliciting?
Mom, he's not telling the truth. I swear to God, Mom, he's lying.
When are you coming back?
I'll be back soon enough. I haven't made any plans yet. Hi, Teresa. Haven't made
We have,
plans yet.
we hear noise. You know, we're in Jimmy's studio, and he's got all these mechanized monsters all over, and they're voice activated. So sometimes when we speak,
They start doing stuff.
The guy from outer space, we have a guy from a Martian here. He starts to
An
go,
alien.
an alien. So that's what you hear, folks. That's not us talking. The alien says, I have just arrived, Earthlings.
So anyway, hold on, let's go. So you guys, first, if you're not following Angela on Instagram, please do. Her Instagram is Angela777CO, and she's on Twitter at Shared Economy US, SharedEconomyUS. She has this weekend. She's a featured guest at Colorado Festival of Horror. It takes place September 9th, 10th, and 11th. The website is cofestivalofhorror.com. It's at the Embassy Suites at the Denver Central Park. Oh, Embassy Suites at Denver Central Park, 4444 North Havana Street in Denver, Colorado. So now, what year is this for that?
This is
there's
the
her
second
shirt for
year.
that.
This is
There
the
we
second
go.
year, and this was the shirt for the first year. Bloody handprints.
Which you were there with Laureen last year.
Yes, I was there with Lorraine Landon last year. We had an amazing
You have a
time.
problem.
Bill Victor and James Balsamo shared a table with me and Lorraine last year.
Angie, do you have a problem stretching out all your tops?
No, I just make sure they're
They
larger.
don't
extra
get
large.
like really baggy?
Nope.
She knew that was coming, though. She knew that shit was
Everybody,
coming.
you know, but you guys, she's single, everybody. So you guys out there, if you really like huge, gigantic jugs, you know, call Angie. If you got money and you're cute. If you're ugly and poor, stay away from her. But
I'm
she's
happy
a-
single, Ron. I'm happy single.
even
Trust
my
me.
crazy humor, even my silly, crazy humor,
Yeah.
how I love to tease you. I always tease you. You know what we say in Italian? Che sprizzo amo. Who teases loves.
Oh, I love you too.
Indifferent.
I
You know,
miss
if
you
I didn't
guys.
like you, I wouldn't give a shit. What?
I miss you guys.
Yeah, you say that. You're full of crap. You're not here.
We didn't go there either.
I won't go to
I know,
Colorado.
you guys gotta come out too.
Colorado is very
It's
anti-gay.
really hot. It's not
Yeah, hot
anti-gay.
here.
You know, we have a lot of our Pride festival is one of the biggest out there.
She
Yeah,
said it's
but
not anti-gay.
years ago, all the gay people boycotted Colorado because of the crap that was happening to gay people.
But now it's changed.
No, it's
It's
changed,
changed
baby.
a lot. It's changed a
Okay.
lot. It's changed a lot. We've got a wonderful pride in our family. So
I love it. All right, so let's talk about the festival a little bit because I also have a little video that we're going to share for everybody
Okay.
to see. First of all, you guys, here's some of the people who are going to be there. Many of them have been on our show. Well, first of all, they have a bunch of authors coming. You guys, horror authors: Josh Viola, Sean Eads, Mario Acevedo, Warren Hammond, Angie Hodap. There might be more. Dean Gates, he's an Emmy-winning
John
FX.
Knitter, right?
Dean Gates is an Emmy-winning FX makeup artist. Well, he is not an author. He writes scripts and stuff, so he comes on a different list.
Okay.
They have the Rocky Mountain Paranormal Research Society going to be there. Angela obviously invited a bunch of friends to come. She's got the fabulous Sherry
She didn't
Davis.
invite us.
She has Sherry Davis, G. Larry Butler, Bill Victor Arocan, James Stokes, who was just on the show, James Balsamo, Joe Netter, Sarah French, Jed Rowan, who is Pretty Boy, Lloyd Kaufman is going to be there, Monique Dupree is going to be there. She's related to Tony Todd. She's fabulous. We love her. Eugene Clark, who's from like one of the huge zombie George Romero movies. I forgot which one. And Lynn Lowry. So they got a great guest list. It's a really good guest list for a second
Yeah,
year
but how
event.
come you didn't invite me?
I did invite you guys, but you guys have been so busy. It's still in the 90s out here in Colorado. So you need to remember that for 2023. You guys need
Yeah,
to
we'll
plan
come next
ahead
year.
of time. Come
Next year,
okay?
next year, my movie will be out, and I will have won an Oscar, and I will be too big for your festival, and I will turn you down.
The
What?
Gift of
Yeah,
Magic?
Gift of Magic, yes.
No, now we change the title to The Curse of Magic.
Okay, and then you were mentioning that you wanted to play a leading role. I know Jimmy and I have something in our back pocket we've been discussing for well over a year now.
January,
Hold on.
January 10th, we shoot a movie in Nevada, and I have a very big part in that movie.
That's awesome.
So,
That's awesome.
Look at her. She leans back, and it's like the Colorado Rockies.
The Rocky
Bring back-
Mountain High.
bring back again. I mean, and those are real folks. Those are not water bags.
My
Those
mom,
are real.
Mom, I'm sorry if you're watching, but this is
No,
this
but
is
tell the truth. No, wait. Can you
Come on,
sleep?
Mom.
The truth, Angie.
It's
Can you
harmless.
sleep? Angie, can you sleep on your stomach?
I don't
No.
choose to.
You can't sleep on your stomach. It's impossible.
Ooh, it's more of my side. Yeah,
Yeah, because if you sleep on your stomach, you'd be like humped over.
yeah. No, that wouldn't.
What,
be
what size bra are you? What size? I asked Jane Russell this question. I said, Jane, what size bra are you? She said 36B. What's your bra size?
So 38 double D.
Oh my God, for all of you guys out there that like big milk stations, call her. She's single. 38 double D. That's a weekend picnic. Woo!
Oh, goodness gracious.
And she's
Single and
beautiful
not-
too. Look how pretty she is. Now with her long
I
hair.
have to say too. No, you know, I have to tell you though, like
You're looking good, though,
You look
Vic.
beautiful.
You
I mean,
really
you're,
do.
You're like age is agreeing with
I
you.
love
'Cause
the
we
old-
haven't seen you in like since the Pretty Boy premiere, and like you look
But
gorgeous.
I love the long hair. Keep the hair long. It
Yes.
looks good.
Yes,
Very
I've been keeping it up. When I go to work, I'm just do the whole
Very
month.
sexy. So
This
are you
is
seeing
sweet,
anybody?
though.
Are you seeing anybody?
Of course you're
No. Mm-mm.
You know?
I'm happily single.
So if a nice guy came along, you wouldn't go out with him?
I'll believe that when I see it. I don't know.
Because there's not a lot of nice guys.
You know something? I think
and
this
I'm
is a
cool.
joke.
I'm not
I
trying
think
to sift
the
through other
guys
people's
are called-
garbage at this point. Right now, it's
This is
other
not
people's
funny.
throwaways. I'm good.
Point. That's hilarious. I love it.
No, but when I do these jokes about fellas call her, you'd be surprised. We go out to 5 million people. So some guy
Oh,
might say, "Oh,
I
I love
know. It'd have to be somebody really nice, and we'd have to have something in common and be able to strike up.
yeah, money, nice with money. No poor people. We don't want poor.
Yeah,
men.
their own money and leave mine alone.
Exactly.
right.
Poor men.
So-
Poor men. We don't want.
So how did you get involved with the Colorado Festival of Horror?
So for the past couple of years, I was introduced to Daniel Crozier on one film that I worked on out here a couple years ago, and we just stayed connected. And we were supposed to do the first Colorado Festival of Horror in 2020. So with pandemic, we ended up having to push it back to 2021, which just gave us even more time for planning. And you know me, how I get the word out so everybody knows what's going on. So last year for our first year festival, it was fantastic. And of course I'm coming back this year, and we've had basically we've had 3 years that we've been promoting for the festival. So Daniel Crozier, Brett Smith, absolutely amazing festival founders, and they're throwing, this is the second year, should be the third, but next year being the third, we're going to have some amazing guests. People are already starting to knock on the door and line up to be involved in 2023.
I love it. All right, so we have a video. I want you to just tell us what the video is real quick, and then we're gonna play it real quick for everybody. It's the Festival
Okay,
of
this is
Horror.
a little 1 minute, a minute and a half clip I did this morning. Just teasing a little bit. I have a 46-minute trailer loop that'll be playing at our table this weekend. But this is just a little teaser for the show with the all the wonderful guests.
I don't know if that's the right one that's playing.
Most of my friends, not all my friends, but most of my friends are coming this year.
All right, I don't know if that's the right video that we've got, but whatever video it is, this is the Colorado Festival of Horror 2021 highlights. You guys enjoy. Take it away, Juan.
This is our inaugural year for the Colorado Festival of Horror here in Denver, Colorado. The con is put on by con goers. Every one of us has been going to cons for a number of decades. So our passion is in putting on a good con. What would we like to see as con goers? We had a lot of events going on, which was spectacular. We had our own beer that was crafted by Outworld Brewery. It was a tremendous hit. Xander Smith, who is also a guest and a creator for concept monsters for Godzilla and Scream Queens. He designed the label and did all of the artwork for this beer. We also had a gigantic dealer's room filled with different genres for horror. There was art, there was crafts, there were celebrities like Brink Stevens from Slumber Party Massacre. It was a spectacular turnout. We had a book launch for a children's book that's horror-based. We had a cosplay contest that I helped officiate as a Colorado Ghostbuster, sitting down to judge some of the most original cosplays I have seen in a while in a horror industry. In addition to panels from movies, from local celebrities, Jimmy Lee Combs, who has Terror Tales, and Brian Bonner, who is a renowned investigator for the paranormal and has his own podcast and has worked with the Ghost Hunters. So there are lots of panels. I hosted a panel on horror in comics. There was also one about how to make blood. And let me tell you, that hotel room will never be the same again.
Hi, I'm Brink Stevens, and I was guest of honor at the inaugural Colorado Festival of Horror in 2021. I had a wonderful time here. Everyone's been so kind.
This is an awesome time over here at Colorado Festival of Horror. All the guests have been super cool, all the events. I've just really had a great time, and I hope to come back, and I hope everybody else has too.
Hey everybody's Anya here at Colorado Festival of Horror, and I'm having the best time. All the spooktacular people are here. Hope to see you guys next year.
Everybody, come to the Colorado Festival of Horror. It's where the dead live again.
I'm Colleen Cole. I'm a cosplayer. I've been at the Colorado Festival of Horror for its inaugural year. We've had so much fun, and we really hope that you'll come by next year.
Hello, I'm Kevin Ward. I'm at the Colorado Festival of Horror, and there's a lot to look at. I got some 2D art, both digital and fine art, some figurines. Come check it out.
Hi, I'm Lorene Landon, and I'm having a fabulous time here. Met a lot of wonderful people, and I hope I can come back next year.
It's great to be here, interacting with all the people and having a great time.
I encourage everyone who loves this community and horror films as much as I do to join us this year and every single year for this festival. There is nothing better than this community, and nothing better than when our community comes together to celebrate the things we love.
So I can speak for all of us at the Colorado Festival of Horror that this year was a tremendous success. Not for the efforts and the time that we put into this, but for the fans, the people that came out, the people that have been crying out for a horror con. And we feel that we delivered one that will go down in the record books. So we look forward to hosting you again next year and making it that much better of an experience.
It looks so much fun. It looks like a lot of fun. So Brian Bonsall.
Lorene, is Lorene coming this year? Lorene Landon.
No, she's not able to come this year, but maybe
Right.
she can come back in 2023.
Absolutely, because she's a biggie.
And Brian Bonsall, we had him on our show this year. Brian Bonsall was in there. I love Brian Bonsall. And I saw The Enigma. Do you know The Enigma?
Yes.
He's a good friend of mine. I haven't seen him in years, but I used to see him all the time in Florida when I lived in Florida. For anybody who doesn't know who The Enigma is, every single part of his body is tattooed like a puzzle, and then he has two horns. I have an autographed X-Files action figure of his.
Yes, and he even did his ears. His ears are all puzzle chunked out. We've
Yeah.
got pictures that we had from last year with me and Lorene and Bill Victor and James with the Enigma and Lynn, Bill's wife. Yeah, she was there last year.
Now, are you going to be you, or are you dressing?
I'm going to be me, and I have all kinds of different horror shirts. I've got all kinds of shirts of all of the different projects that I promote. You know me, unless it's a red
Who are
carpet.
you going to dress as? Who are you going to dress up as?
No, she's not going to dress up. She just wears her own.
You're going to wear regular, normal clothes?
Yeah.
You're not going to be
I
like...
mean, my family
What
will be
would-
there, so I have pictures to autograph. My little granddaughter will be there.
How's the baby? I wanted to ask you.
She's
You
doing
spoiling her
wonderful.
rotten? Are you spoiling her rotten?
When I get a chance, her Gigi, my mom, and my auntie Chiquita. Oh my goodness, the Disney
Spoil
store
the
doesn't
baby.
have anything left.
You got to spoil. Children have to be spoiled when they're young,
Oh,
or
they're
they grow
being.
up.
Oh
hating
yes,
you.
they've got it covered.
Yes.
They've
So
got it covered.
I would love to see you in Wonder Woman costume.
Oh, that would be kind of cool. But no, I'm not doing a costume, and I'm not competing in the cosplay. But there is a cosplay contest.
But
So
you would
that'll
look
be
very
fun.
good in Wonder Woman's costume.
I'd have to get one fitted for myself, Ron.
You'd have to have one custom made. 2 parachutes sewn
Yes.
together.
It has to be custom made.
I don't know where they're asking me for my Enigma doll, but I don't know where it is.
He's got, we're in his office. There's about 1 million different monsters here. You've got to see what's going on in this room. There's no room to even move.
No, I
So
can
now you're
imagine.
gonna- Where is your?
She's just like that. I don't know where he is. He's
somewhere.
He's sitting here someplace, but I don't know where.
Yeah, we're
Every
sitting
week
in
we're
my
gonna
little
do a different.
collection corner.
I have a ton of Funko Pops now.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know, a couple of hundred of them.
Every week we're
You're
gonna.
way better than me. I've got a few choice Funko Pops that are going to be at my table for sale. I've got Michael Myers, 2 of them, and we've got the. Have you seen those Dorbs, Jimmy?
Yeah, I
Those
love
little-
them.
Okay, so I've got Freddy and Jason Dorbs. And then I've got Patrick Bateman from American Psycho, one of my favorite serial killers. I love
I
him.
haven't seen that movie. That's the one movie I've never seen.
Oh my God, you're missing it. You're gonna love it, and you like Huey Lewis in the News, so yeah.
Now,
You're gonna love
Angie,
that movie. You
will
gotta
you be-
put it in your to
I don't
watch
think
list.
he'll like it. So I'll have to watch it on my
Will,
own.
I have to get important points out. Will you be taking pictures with people and signing pictures? So,
Yes,
folks,
there
if
is
you go, you can have a picture taken with Angie or get a signed 8x10.
Yes, and Miss Sherry and I will be doing that together.
How much do you charge for pictures?
believe
What's the
it's
going
gonna be-
price
I think it's gonna be 30
for what? A photograph?
Autograph
for the,
picture.
Jane,
for the
I
autograph
did
photos
that.
at the con, taken at the festival. Yeah, they've
I
got a
went to-
photographer and a backdrop.
The Palm Springs Convention Center had a movie star thing, and I was with Jane Russell at her table. And Jane Russell charged, I think, 25 for a picture. No, 30 for an 8x10 and 25 for a photograph. And I said, gee, that's a lot of money, $35 for 8x10. You know what she said to me? Ron, have you any idea how much it costs to have these made? So, folks, don't think they're ripping you off with $30 a picture. Those 8x10s cost a lot of money to have made.
Yeah, I'm bringing a lot of posters because a lot of the you guys know, but maybe the audience doesn't. I've acted or done a couple cameos in a couple of films, but my main thing is producing. So when it comes down to what I'm bringing, I've got like the staycation, and Lorene is on that. So is Kelly
Tracy
Maroney.
Lee Coco. We know everybody in that
Everybody.
film.
It's
We know all those people.
It's like old
You do.
holy.
And then I'm
They're all-
sharing my table with Miss Sherry Davis, the beautiful Miss Sherry Davis, and I know you know this wonderful
Yeah, you made that
filmmaker.
movie. She was great in that. She was
Yes,
great when she wanted to
Churchill
kick that
is
girl's ass.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When she wanted to
Yes,
fight that girl in that one. That was great.
I love Sherry
Talking
when
to
she
church
plays.
about 2023, so you guys make sure you get your calendars marked off. So, and then
Yes.
a couple other movies. I'm a producer on this one for the Mahal Brothers,
Bermuda Island for the Mahal brothers.
Okay.
and
That looks
Sherry's
good.
in this. Sherry's in this as well. So these are things that I can autograph and Sherry can autograph. I'm a producer. She's
Wait, is Sherry going to be at the
star.
festival?
Yes. Sherry
She's
Davis
going to be
is,
at
yeah.
my table with me. Sherry and
Yeah,
I are
send
both in this
her my
one.
love. When you see her, tell her I sent love.
That's getting ready to come out, right?
Yeah, Arena Wars and Bermuda Island are coming. And I've got a couple of copies of Amityville Moon for Sherry to autograph.
That's awesome.
And then I got this is for me to get autographed by Terrifier because I've never met him yet. So Art the Clown
Is he gonna be there?
Yes, Art's gonna, and Damian Leon. They're both gonna be there. The special effects makeup guy, as well as Art.
Oh, I didn't know that he was going to be there. I've never seen Terrifier, but they say it's a great movie.
It's really, 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 really super sick. Super gory sick. I mean,
Angie, tilt it right.
Oh, that's the crazies.
I'm waiting until we stop talking about Terrifier.
Terrifier.
Yeah,
That's
Terrifier
crazy.
is super sick, gory. But
Show us.
Lynn
Okay. Lynn
Lowry will be there too. So I'm getting her to autograph my copy of The Crazies.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then I already got this autograph last year. It Wants Blood.
That's James Balsamo, which he's got a bunch of movies coming out now.
Yep, and You're Melting. I'm in that on a producer, and I did some camera work on that. Miss Lorraine is in that as well. So I'll be excited to see You're Melting premiere. Hi, James.
Yeah.
Hi, Bill.
There you go. So tell me, what's your favorite horror movie? Like, do you have a favorite horror movie or a favorite series? Or
It's more of a favorite author, okay? It's Stephen King.
okay.
I think I could get deep with almost 90% of his films are my favorites. So it's more of a genre favorite. But as far as like the one that gave me the most nightmares, that's Freddy. Because he comes to your dreams. I think I told you that on another show. But yeah, Freddy Krueger, can't deal with that.
That's so funny because we had somebody on the show. I forgot whoever gets like killed from Freddy Krueger in the bed, the Johnny Depp one where like he comes up from the bed and kills him. I think that's Lisa. What's her name?
You've had so many on.
I think that was Lisa Wilcox. But anyway, like, and we had her on the show, and Ron says, as long as you're not the girl who gets killed in the bed from the guy with all the like things, and she starts laughing because that's exactly what he was. And so it was funny.
I think when the knife comes through the mattress, and that was weird. That was scary.
It was. It really was. Freddy Krueger, because as soon as you fall asleep, and that's supposed to be your place of sanctuary. That's supposed to be where
who's your favorite? Who's your favorite horror person?
Freddy.
Freddie. Do you like the new Chucky series? Did you watch the sci-fi Chucky series?
Oh yeah, I love Chucky. He's just not so scary. He's funny. I think it's funny. I find a lot of humor, in Chucky and his. Yeah, those movies are really campy with the way he has all those one-liners in the midst of a.
Love it.
I love it. I love Chucky.
I have a Good Guys Chucky doll, like a real one that was really made by Trick or Treat Studios, one of the really good ones in my collection, and it's one of my favorite things in my collection, which Ron got it for me for Christmas.
I can imagine. They're like $500. I've been hunting for one. Someday.
My favorite.
That blind mask is from Trick or Treat Studios.
Yeah, how'd you get that?
On Trick or Treat Studios.
Oh, did you really? I went looking because we were going to Halloween party. I'm looking to see if I could get a Pretty Boy costume or whatever, but they were like, because there aren't very many of them around anymore, it was super expensive. I was like, you can't do that.
Oh no, the costume is like $200, but the masks are only $15. Remind me. I'll send you a link. Remind me.
Okay. So who's your favorite, Ron?
I forgot. The Nostradamus one.
Oh, he likes Nosferatu.
Yeah, I love him. I think he's the scariest of all.
Nosferatu's like the Dracula, the bald Dracula with all the teeth that
with the
stick
long
down.
fingers, and he's going to be in your thing. He's coming to your event.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I saw him. I saw him on.
That was somebody doing a cosplay that was dressed up like him.
No, you know what that is? It's from the Distortions Monster World. It's probably a museum, like a wax figure.
I love it.
Oh yeah. So if you saw him, you just let me know which one it was, and I will go take pictures with him for you. He'll be in the hotel.
Vampire. He's the scariest vampire ever. That vampire really with those teeth and the fingers.
Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, his figure will be at
Nostradamus,
the.
I think. Oh, Nostradamus.
No, Nosferatu.
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 I'll get
I like
pictures
Lemon.
of him for you.
So
good. He's scary.
So if you could have been in any horror movie, what horror movie would you have liked to have been in?
The Shining.
Oh, that's a good one. Actually, now, what'd you think of the remake thing that they did a couple years ago?
Bad.
I didn't. No. And I know
I don't like it.
He didn't like the original. Stephen King hated the original, but I don't know. I don't know. I really like the Shining universe. I like the book. Dr. Sleep, yeah, the story is fantastic. I got into it. It was good, but I like the Shining. I think that would be a fun movie to be in, especially with the Stanley Hotel is up here in Colorado, and I toured that.
Right.
And they've got the Shining tour, and it's really, really cool. There's some of the
Okay,
ghosts
I like
are real. Some of the ghosts are real, but some of them are not. Some of them are more made up and fabricated. Stephen King did have some visitation type situations when he was at the hotel writing it. But as far as like the ones that creep people out at the hotel right now, they're not as creepy as the movie or the book. They're not that bad. I mean, there's a pervert one. There's a pervert ghost that's in one of the rooms, and he likes to grab pretty girls from behind and on the shoulder.
Who's that?
A ghost in the hotel.
Oh, I thought it was somebody we knew.
No, no. That's you, Ron.
No.
I know. I told Jimmy.
What was wonderful about The Shining was
Nobody got a picture of that
music. Who did the music at The Shining? Does anybody know?
No.
The musical score of The Shining was so perfect and eerie. When they did the 1920s music at the big ballroom scene, that spooked you right there. It was a wonderful production.
Yeah,
and I agree. I
like
would like to be in that movie.
They want to know, what did you think of the Pet Sematary remake? I didn't know there was a remake.
The remake was really, really twisted. Now, if you didn't know there was a remake, you're okay if you see the remake first or if you see the other one. But you know, we're all friends with the young man Nikos that played Gage from Pet Sematary, the original. So in the remake, they flip it. Gage isn't the one that dies. Ellie, the little girl, is the one that dies.
Oh, is the remake the one with the cats? Is the remake the one with the cats? Oh, I did see it. I didn't like it. I didn't watch the whole thing because I didn't actually like it. Okay.
Well, I watched the whole thing. It was a different movie, but it was some of the same premises. And remember, they had all the different masks that the the people in the town were wearing. The cemetery. I mean, it was good. You just have to be like me. I'm a horror lover, so I go deep. I want to feel their backstory. I want to, actually feel like I'm reading a book, and that's why I like the Stephen King universe so much, because he's the one.
What do you think with the fact now? Because I'm a big Hellraiser fan, and I'm friends with Doug Bradley. I don't know what's making that noise over there, but
I like Hellraiser too. Don't get me wrong. I like this whole female Hellraiser twist.
So you like that idea that the new Hellraiser lady's going to be a chick?
I think it's genius. The gal that had the table, Colleen Cole, she had the table next to us last year at the festival. One of her cosplays was female Hellraiser, and she looked fantastic.
I saw it in the picture. We saw her in the picture.
Fantastic. So the more creative.
I'm leaving my judgment out for that, and just to see how it actually, because the last Hellraiser movie they did was terrible. The one that didn't have Doug Bradley, it was just absolutely horrific.
And I don't even know if I've seen that. I've stuck to there's 3 that I remember very well, and that was all Doug Bradley.
Yeah, Doug Bradley. For me, Doug Bradley's Hellraiser. Matter of fact, I have a ton of Hellraisers in my collection, a bunch of different ones.
That's awesome.
And a lot of science stuff, because I'm big into the whole Hellraiser thing, but I don't know if I'm gonna like the woman one or not, but I'm looking forward to seeing it, and we'll see. Same thing with Chucky. I think
If it's a,
Oh,
if
no,
a
absolutely.
family member, or is it supposed to be his wife, or what's supposed to be the story behind?
I don't know what it's supposed to be about. I don't know what it's supposed to be, so we're gonna have to like see how it all, plays itself out. So I'm not sure, but I think it's a lot of fun. You guys, the Colorado Festival of Horror, if you want to go, I'm sure you can still get tickets. It's in Colorado. It's in Denver, Colorado, and the website is cofestivalofhorror.com. And it's this weekend, September 9th, 10th, and 11th. I also saw on the website on September 8th, they're showing a trauma movie, Lloyd Kaufman's newest movie.
That's tomorrow
You
night.
guys-
Shakespeare Shitstorm. It's tomorrow night at the Sea Center, and I'll be going down to that. And then as soon as the movie is over, I have to race to the airport to go pick up Miss Sherry.
Oh, there you go. And what's the name of Lloyd Kaufman's new movie? What's it called? Something Shitstorm?
Shakespeare Shitstorm.
I wonder what that's going to be like.
It's Lloyd Kaufman. It's going to be entertaining.
Yeah, it'll be entertaining. You guys, Lloyd Kaufman is the king of the indie, like, lower budget films. And he's world famous for it, for all those, what are all those big, what's the big trauma movie?
Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, Trauma. Toxic Avenger movies, yes. There's several of them, and we've had a zillion people from those movies on the show, so it's a lot of like fun. But if you guys are going to be there tomorrow night,
I'm looking forward to meeting Lloyd. That'll be amazingly awesome. He's one of those writers from our childhood, my childhood. I don't care if I'm dating myself or not, but it's going to be fun to meet him as well. Also, something really cool. So I have a lot of merchandise that I'm going to have at the table, but it was all inspired by my grandson. My grandson, Levante, this one over here, he makes jewelry. So he makes this chakra jewelry with chakra stones that has healing powers, I guess. So these are like two that he made specifically for grandma to give me positive energy all the time. So
that's so cute. That's so nice. It's gonna be too, like, the whole family's going.
Yeah, the whole family is going. So, but yeah, my grandson Levante will be explaining some of the healing that these stones offer in the ones that he's made. So that's gonna be nice.
I think it's fun. I just think it's fun. So how many Funko Pops do you have, do you think?
For the show?
No,
Probably
for your
about-
personal collection. Like, what's your favorite Funko Pop for your personal collection?
I have 9. My favorite is Prince.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, Prince is my favorite Funko Pop. There's 2 more.
We have I had a bunch of them back here too, but we moved them. They're all. I have about 20 of them that are autographed by like big people. But
That's
we moved
awesome.
them.
Which one is your
because-
favorite?
Oh,
Jimmy has about
Harry Potter. I have a Daniel Radcliffe autographed one, and I have a Jason Momoa autographed one.
Oh, those
So
are
those are probably my
cool.
favorite. And I also have a Charlize Theron autographed one from Atomic Blonde. But I
that's
have.
awesome. I haven't
I have
gotten
about-
any of mine autographed yet. That's something to start. But
And I have the Cobra Kai. I have the Cobra Kai people ones autographed, and Eileen got me Jay and Silent Bob, a Silent Bob one autographed one.
just over the door. He's got 45 of them.
you're so
Yeah, I have
lucky.
about 100 of them.
I've got 2 Kevin Smith. I can't say that. I mean, I love Kevin Smith, but you asked my favorite, and that's Prince. But these are the 2 fairly new ones that Legion M has merchandise for Mandy. So these, I will have several of these at my table.
I don't even know what Mandy. So tell me, who is Mandy?
Okay, Mandy is the Nicolas Cage movie.
Oh,
and
I've
it-
seen that movie. Yes, I know what that is.
Yeah,
Okay.
So this is
we seen that
not
one?
the fire, not the red one, but there's 2 different kinds. But it says Legion M on the back as well. These are Legion M licensed Mandy pops. So
Do you have
that's
any of the
pretty
really? I have a couple of really big ones. I have an 18-inch Batman one, and I have an 18-inch. I have another 18-inch one.
My son-in-law would love that one, Batman one.
He wished. Don't be a pig.
I'm not a pig. I made a joke.
What it was
I
a
said
joke, I missed it.
I said he wishes he had an 18-inch one.
Oh my goodness.
Because he's saying I have an 18-inch one. I said, you wish. It was a joke. It's not going to.
One of the coolest ones I've got. I have a which people will see in the coming weeks. But I have a who's that guy again?
The hell do I know?
Oh shit! I forgot his name.
Christmas guy.
Who's the Christmas
guy?
guy?
No, don't turn it around. You're going to ruin everything. He's the Christmas fella.
Oh, Jack.
With the horns. He's the Christmas guy.
With
He's
the
got
long,
like the.
He looks like
Jack?
Father Time.
Yeah, Krampus. I have like a 7-foot Krampus from the Krampus movies, which is like a lot of fun. Which
As
I
we
enjoy.
get closer to Halloween, we're going to have all the mechanical dolls working every week.
Because we have a lot. I have about 10 mechanical ones, and I like love it all though. I also have a Gina Carano, Cara Dune autographed Funko Pop, and I have Daniel LaRusso and the other guy from Cobra Kai autographed one.
See, now you're gonna make me want to. I just started collecting them last year. My son got me the Mandy one, the first, the Red Miller one, and Jeff Dickinson got me the Doc from Back to the Future and Marty McFly from Back to the Future. So those were my first 3 Funko Pops ever, and then the obsession started. So
I basically do horror movies and superheroes. Basically,
well, I know
like,
I sent you over a picture of all the horror ones. I've already packed them up, but the only one that I had in my collection was the Red Miller. Now, if they don't sell at the festival, then I'll add them to my collection. But right now, they're in the merchandise boxes.
There you go. I have one of my most prized possessions is an alien tile, and it's a tile with the alien monster on it, made by Lance Henriksen and given to me as a gift by Lance Henriksen, who's my favorite actor. Basically, is Lance Henriksen. And so,
you know that I know you love Alien. Have you seen Alien Memory: The Origins of Alien?
Yeah.
It's a documentary film that Legion M we voted on and picked up at Sundance a couple years back, and so that's one of the films that I got to scout, as well as that it's with my company Legion M.
I love that though. I love all the stuff you're doing. You also we had last week on the show. We had who do we have on the show?
You were asking me.
Paul Gunn. Paul Gunn and
yes, wrapped with Camp of Terror. So my friend Thomas Walton, who directed Room 9, which has Kane Hodder and Michael Berryman. He was supposed to be at the festival this year, but unfortunately, he is directing Camp Pleasant Lake out there in California right now, and he wraps on Saturday.
Paul Gunn, everybody we know is in it.
And I'm a co-producer on Camp Pleasant Lake, so I was trying to get Thomas down to the festival, but instead I've got Greg Talley, who will be coming in as one of my special guests, and he was in Camp Pleasant Lake. And he also is in Tom Walton's Room 9, the sequel, which is turned us into killers. So I'm happy to have a couple of Tom Walton's trailers in my trailer loop that'll be playing at mine and Sherry's table.
I love it. So I hope you and Sherry have a good time with everybody, since we know we know almost everybody who's coming. We met Eugene Clark at a convention. The lady who passed away for a horror convention when we were in New York.
The lady who passed.
The Puerto Rican lady. I forgot her name.
My friend?
Yeah.
My friend, the Puerto Rican. I know a lot of Puerto Ricans. My friend, the Puerto Rican lady.
No, the lady we went to. Drove through the snow all night. We met Jason Finney there, and we met Eugene Clark. He was the other celebrity guest. And now that festival has moved to Tennessee because her husband carried it on.
You're not talking about my friend.
Yes.
She's not dead.
She died of cancer. Anyway, we
the
met
two Puerto
Eugene
Ricans
Clark.
I know were Rita Moreno.
No.
And what's her name from the Spider Woman, who's a good friend of mine.
Now, who's the? We went to a horror convention every year in New York. We met Eileen Dietz at one of them.
A Puerto Rican friend of mine.
They thought you looked like Cary Grant at the thing, and everybody was coming up to find out if you were Cary Grant. And
I love her. Oh,
anyway, that's where we met Eugene.
No.
He's really cool. We met her and Jason
you're
Finney.
Talking about what's her name?
We got to go. We're out of time. Anyway,
the
yes.
sweetest girl in the world that passed away. What a sin. Her name is, oh my God.
Anyway, you guys, check out the Colorado Festival of Horror, you guys. It's this weekend. Angela, I hope you have the best time. Please say hi to everybody that you know we know and tell them that we sent our best. You guys enjoy yourselves, and we'll look for all the pictures on social media.
And look forward to seeing you when you come to town.
Yes.
Yes, you're coming next year. Bye.
Yes. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks,
Bye,
Juan.
Angie.
Thanks, everybody
Bye-bye,
in the
bye-bye,
chat
bye-bye.
room. We appreciate
Bye-bye.
it. We'll see you next week.
The girl's name was Macabre.
In Macabre Film Festival.
Macabre Film Festival. She was the sweetest, most dearest, wonderful human in the world, and she passed away from breast cancer.
It's
What a
terrible.
sin. I lost such a good friend. Oh, she was wonderful.
All right, everybody. We'll see you
Anyway,
next
bye-bye.
week. We got to go. We're late. Bye, everybody. See ya.
Can turn out to be so wrong. Yeah, we in the mix. Yeah, we in the mix. It's another episode. Here we go. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Interviewing the hottest, newest, and truest of today's celebrities. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified weekly. Jimmy Star, he's the king of cool. Ron Russell, he's a gorgeous dude. Chat room is live and you would be a fool not to vibe with us at the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Come watch it live on W4CY Radio. Miss some past episodes, download on iTunes. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.